Chapter: Release versus Resolution. Why emotional energy release works, and why it often isn't enough. 1. Honoring emotional release. Methods like REIKI, or the emotion code, developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson, are grounded in a truth our reset model entirely agrees with. Emotions can be stored in the body. Unprocessed emotional charge blocks flow. The nervous system remembers what the mind avoids. Releasing emotional energy can bring relief. From an energetic and somatic perspective, this is valid. Release is real. Relief is real. Change can be felt immediately. 2. The missing distinction: relief versus reorganization. Reset introduces a critical distinction. Release changes energy. Resolution changes structure. An emotion is not just energy. It is information plus protection plus identity logic. If that logic remains unchanged, the system will eventually recreate the emotion. Not because healing failed, but because safety was never re-established. 3. Why emotional release often feels amazing, then often fades. The common sequence: emotional release, immediate relief, lightness and openness, hope. Then, the return to daily life, again, same triggers, again, same belief. And, eventually, the same emotional patterns. People think, I need another release. I must have missed something. Healing didn't stick. But what actually happened is simple: the identity architecture stayed the same. 4. The nervous system's hidden question. Before allowing permanent release, the nervous system asks, if this emotion disappears, what keeps me safe? If the answer is nothing, hope, faith, positive thinking, the system will ultimately reinstall the emotion. Emotion was doing a job. It cannot just be dismissed while leaving a gap. Something or someone has to take over the energetic job to provide safety and stability as a replacement for familiarity, which is the renewed identity. 5. Reset's position: clear and respectful. Reset does not reject energy work, we applaud it, and we use it ourselves. Reset merely contextualizes it. Emotional release is helpful, supportive, relieving, preparatory. But it is not identity transformation, safety installation, trauma resolution. Release without restructuring becomes maintenance. 6. What makes release sustainable? For release to last, 3 conditions must be met. Meaning is updated: this no longer defines me. Safety is restored, leading to internal stability, father field, plus emotional safety, mother field. Identity is integrated, the trauma child retires. When these exist, the nervous system itself decides from conviction and says, I no longer need this emotion. Then release becomes validated, logical, rational and permanent. 7. The proper sequence. Reset's recommended order: existential permission, recognized by oneself as a birthright from existence. Safety and stability restoration. Identity clarification. Trauma child release. Then energetic or emotional release. Energy work works best after the system knows who it is and that it is emotionally safe. Hence, energy work removes the weight. Reset removes the reason the weight was carried, and with that, it removes any need or reason to return. 9. The integrative truth. An emotion resolves permanently only when the system no longer needs it for protection. Release clears space. Resolution rebuilds the house. Both have their place. One without the other creates cycles of repetition. 10. Conclusion. There is no quick fix for identity-level trauma, and there does not need to be. Healing is not about speed. It is about reorganization. Energy work opens doors. Reset changes who walks through them. And when existential permission, safety, and identity are in place, emotional release no longer needs to be repeated. It simply completes the reset.